Welcome guys, another iron comparison here with two real crackers here, in my opinion, is the Callaway Apex CF16 iron, which is a forged iron. Callaway do two of these, the Apex Pro. This is the Apex CF one, and this is going to be pitched against the brand new Mizuno JPX-900 Forged iron. Okay, so these are in the same category here. You both got forged heads, you both got that little bit of cavity in there. They're both actually exactly identical on the lofts as well, which is going to be quite interesting for our comparison here. So really this is going to be a little bit of a head-to-head here. I've done reviews of each of these irons individually on my channel. You can go and check that out to see the individual reviews. This is literally just going to be a pitch against each other in terms of distance, ball speed. We'll look at spin numbers and stuff like that using GC2 and HMT in the studio here. Okay, so purely head-to-head here. They're both in the same spec of shaft, both half-inch longer and both 2 degrees upright, which is pretty much my spec here. So we've got a pretty level playing field. Probably the only thing that is going to be slightly different is the Callaway is a 7 iron, the Mizuno is a 6 iron. Unfortunately, I can't do much about that because the fitting irons that Callaway give me are all 7 irons, Mizuno's are all 6 irons. It will be a lot easier if they're all the same, but they're not. So anyway, that's that. So obviously we'll just have to weigh that into the equation when we're looking at the numbers in terms of the different distances here. Obviously we're looking roughly that 12 to 15 yard gap in between iron to iron. These lofts are exactly the same. So the 7 irons in the Callaways at 31, the 6 irons are 27, and exactly the same in the Mizuno. 31 for the 7 iron, 27 for the 6 iron. So identical lofts, which is great. So let's get stuck in. I'm going to hit the Callaway first. Going to hit a batch of numbers with this. I'll hit a few off camera as well, just to speed the video up, and then we'll do the same with Mizuno. We'll have a look at some numbers. I'll be back shortly. Okay, so we're up first with the Callaway Apex first. So we're going to hit a batch of shots with this, and then we'll flick over to the Mizuno. Okay, we'll be back shortly. Okay, so that's a batch of shots hit with the Callaway Apex. Nice looking iron. Do like the look of that, to be honest. Feels very solid, beautiful feel. Okay, so we're going to flick over, hit the JPX-900 Forged, and then we'll come back and look at some numbers. Okay, so we've got the JPX-900 Forged in my hand now. Bear in mind this is a 6 iron. Let's hit some shots with this. Okay, so that's a batch hit with the Mizuno JPX-900 Forged there. So let's have a quick look at some numbers. Let's have a little comparison and see how it's looking. Okay, so number time here, guys. We can see we've got the Callaway up in the yellow, Mizuno in the white here. Please do ignore club head speed because I didn't have the HMT stickers on there, so that isn't an accurate number. Ball speed, however, is, and you probably see a bit of a jump there. So 120 against 127. Bear in mind, the Mizuno's a 6 iron, Callaway's a 7 iron. Lofts are the same, so equivalent the same. So quite a bit of a jump there on the ball speed of the Mizuno there. Obviously, they've got that little bit of tech of that boron infused material in there, which is allowing face to get thinner, faster ball speeds. That possibly could be playing a part of that in that equation. That's quite a bit of a jump. I know it's a 6 iron against a 7, but still a bit of a jump there in ball speed. Obviously, launch is going to be lower there. Spin numbers similar here, which is quite interesting again, really. You know, you're going to expect the 7 iron to maybe spin up a little bit more there, but it hasn't done. On average there, it's pretty much the same as a 6 iron. So you've got to then question, you know, if I'm hitting a 7 iron in the Mizuno, what number is that backspin dropping to? You know, I'm losing a bit of control at the other end there. That's a bit of a tricky one. Flight obviously is a little bit lower there because of the club difference. Distance there, as expected, the Mizuno is going to go a little bit further because it's a 6 iron against a 7 iron. Maybe expected a little bit more out of that Mizuno, possibly. Not too sure, but really quite similar on the numbers there, to be honest. It's just that spin numbers that maybe just a bit of a question mark over, really. I think I'd probably edge myself more towards the Callaway Apex on that front alone, to be honest. Okay, so there we have it. The head-to-head there between the Callaway Apex CF16 iron against the Mizuno JPX-900 Forged. Both cracking irons, both forged irons, both feel fantastic. I think look-wise, as you present these down by the golf ball, the APX maybe just a slightly thicker top line. The Mizuno a little bit more slimmer looking is probably the better word, as you present it down by the ball. So those looks might just influence you here if you were to test these two together. As you can probably just see by the sole thickness here, the Apex is just a slightly thicker sole than the JPX here. So again, you know, that might just influence your perception here of what you like the look of and presenting down by the golf ball. They're definitely both aimed at that type of golf who's wanting a forged feel, a little bit more of a classic look, but he's wanting some forgiveness and some distance on the shots. And this is where I think these do tick a lot of boxes. The previous model before the 900, the JPX-850 Forged, was massively popular for Mizuno, huge seller. So I'd imagine this is going to carry on from there. And obviously I think with Callaway that is a big seller also. So interesting numbers here. Like I say, maybe just that difference of spin number might just be a little bit of a question. But this, again, this is all down to, or just proves a point that you need to go and get fitted for these. You know, get on a machine like GC2, HMT, get some numbers, get to a good fitter who can pitch the two against it, narrow it down a little bit on shaft options for you to really get the best out of it for your particular data in terms of how you deliver the club to the golf ball. Okay, so there we go. Two big hitters there. Be interesting to see maybe what your choice would be. You know, if you do test these and trial them, you know, comment below. Let me know how you get on. Let me know your feedback. Have you already got a set of these? You might not possibly have these 900s Forged yet because they're not released till the 5th of September. We're only on the 30th of August as we're doing this video. Apex you may well have in the bag already. So, you know, if you do, then, you know, send me a little message. Let me know how you're getting on with them. What's the negatives maybe about them? What's the positives about them? Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. There's going to be more sort of comparison videos like this. So if you do want to see something yourself, then just drop me a message in there and I'll try my very best to do that. Okay. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We'll see you all very soon.